Hey everyone, Metaverse Philosopher here again. Today we're going to be doing an Apple Vision Pro app review for IMAX. Alright, so I'm sure most of you guys have tried out IMAX theater experiences before. Essentially, it's a very high definition movie. And the way that it occurs is because they're actually filming on specialized film. It has a even faster refresh rate than typical movies. And actually the movie theater setup in the projector has a very specific hardware implementation that allows for these amazingly sensory experiences. So Vision Pro, actually, IMAX created their own virtual reality environment, and it turns out the compute in a Vision Pro headset is one of the few that can mimic what it would actually be like in IMAX. So let's watch a few trailers, and then I'm going to walk through kind of the tech of how IMAX works. All right, F1, it's a movie that's coming out this summer. I think it actually came out recently, so let's check it out.
Okay. Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston, now McLaren, all have a speed on the straights. Our shot is
Nice, I'm in a
rapid on
theater.
turns. We need to build our car for combat.
How am I supposed to make that safe?
Who said anything about safe?
This looks really high quality. Definitely the best screen visual I've ever seen in Vision Pro. It's pretty cool. You can change your seating if you want super up close. I was always a fan of sitting in the middle of the back in movie theaters normally though. Wow, that's super cool, fam. All right, now let's check out Planet Earth. I've always loved this series. I think there's a trailer here we can watch. Really feels like you're in a movie theater.
This is Planet Earth 3.
Awesome. Well, I can definitely say, even after watching those few videos, just the quality of the video for this IMAX app is pretty exceptional. I think Vision Pro is a really good use case for IMAX because, you know, in the real world, you need so much hardware, a massive dome, film projectors, all these different expensive components to actually play IMAX videos. You know, you got to film it in IMAX as well. But the fact that, you know, you can get a very comparable experience in Vision Pro is really cool. I do wish they had more titles here. I think that would really be great. I'd even be willing to probably purchase some of them. Okay, to round out this video, let's quickly just take a look what IMAX is. All right. So I found this article here, how IMAX works. So if you've ever been to a theater, you know that typically it's in these massive domes. So how do they actually film it? Actually, they're filming in a specialized format called 1570. Each frame is 70 millimeters high, 15 perforations wide. So it's usually 10x bigger than like a standard movie film, which is why there's so much clarity. And on Vision Pro, I can really see that shine through. All right, let's see here. Film moves through it horizontally rather than vertically. Interesting as a projector. It's so big and heavy, can't even use a claw to move it. That's crazy. Looks like there's specialized glass in front of the lens. The shutter opens longer than normal. 15,000 watt bulb. Wow, 15,000 watt projector, water. Wow, that's crazy. Look at all these innovations. Dome technology, 3D, 48 FPS, advanced sound system, digital remastering. There's a bunch of movies that were filmed in IMAX. So, you know, if IMAX can just take their historical log of movies, which, you know, nobody can basically watch them anymore unless you go to a theater. There's only a certain number of theaters can play a certain number of them. They could have a massive library for this app. I think that would be super cool. Overall, I like this app. I'm excited to see where IMAX takes it next. All right, thanks so much, y'all, and catch y'all next time.